What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. A link will be in the description box below, as usual. This video is entitled A Capitalistic Country versus Consumerism Citizens, or with consumerism citizens. I think about, you know, globalization, automation, logistics, the internet, all wrapped into one thing. It creates laziness. Like globalization, a global economy, so everybody can compete for customers, right? But the thing about capitalism and competition is you really can't be a capitalist without a product. So to really be a capitalist, you have to produce something, you have to make something, you have to have a skill, you have to have something to sell. Now, if you have something to sell, then you have some power, right? Because people have to buy from you. That you're the producer. Everybody else is the consumer. So thus, you make money, and they spend their money for your product. Automation means you could pay less people to produce, manufacture, package, distribute your products. So you get less workers and still maintain that same high efficiency. You thus increase your profits, right? More money in your pocket if you are the owner of the things that you produce and distribute. So automation helps your pockets, your bottom line. Now, the thing about the logistics part is because with all the things that's going on with the economy, all the signs out there that, we trying to make look good and dress up to let us know we screwed are hilarious. Because now you can order your food, you can order fast food to your house. Is it because, obviously you have enough money to buy the food, but are you just that lazy that you can't go get it yourself? Malls are going to be closing, right? Shopping centers are going to be closing because, let's be honest, do you actually have to go if you could use the internet? I should have said internet first and then logistics, but whatever. But the internet has brought all of your shopping needs to your hand and home. They're dropping people's groceries off. They're dropping your restaurant food off. Your clothes and shoes and electronics and toys, you can have all this shipped to your house. You really don't have to leave your home. So for the people who are making products, that's capitalism at its finest. Now the question is for the consumer citizen. How long can you maintain a consumerist lifestyle? Because with companies really trying to X out workers, even if you sit at home all day and you want to shop, where are you going to get the money from? Because you're just a consumer, you're not a producer. So, and there's going to be less and less people working. And unfortunately, we have two opposing ideologies that feed capitalism. Because a capitalist country loves the idea that your self esteem is predicated on the fact that you buy something that makes you feel like you're important, but even though you don't produce anything. So, you know, and it makes the capitalists feel great that you just enhance their bank accounts or their wallets with your low self esteem. It's not their fault that you want to keep up with the Joneses so bad that you're willing to basically financially sabotage, cripple, or destroy yourself. It is what it is. Now, people don't think about this, but, you know, it's just like weaponry, right? The GDP, for the most part, their biggest expenditure is defense. This is how the citizens, consumer citizens, are different from the capitalist country. If you can make something that can kill a bunch of people or destroy something relatively quickly, then who has the biggest cachet and bank account in the American United States? It's the defense budget. So if you can find a way to cater to the defense of this country, you can become rich because they have the most money to spend, the most money to waste, the most money to experiment with, right? But when you just the citizen, you don't find it in your best interest to make investments on defending your property, your home, your car. Why I say that, most people don't own a gun. There are a lot of guns in America, but most of them are gun owners who own multiple guns. That's why it's a gun for every person in America, because there are gun owners who have 2, 10, 20, 30, 50 guns. So, of course, you might not have any, but a person with 20 guns just covered 20 people. It is what it is, And that's the problem with the consumerism. Is because we operate so counter the government culture. And another thing, because we live in a capitalistic country, the country finds, it found ways to get out of teaching skills to its consumer-based citizens. So a lot of us citizens right now have no clue, even in the information age, how to create and produce a product that we could sell that will make us capitalists. That, something that will put money in our pockets and not take money out of our pockets, right? So, of course, you ask who's winning. The capitalistic country is winning. The consumer is losing because the consumer is basically at the mercy of the capitalists. And more, not just in their products might make you feel better if you can afford them or buy them as a person, but they employ you or choose not to employ you, and it affects your day-to-day life anyways. You may not be able to eat, you might not be able to sleep comfortably because, and you might be a slave to your own consumerism, because that's what it looks like. This country is basically at a point where everybody's in indentured servitude because of some form of debt. And capitalism is the only way you're going to actually buy your freedom. But people's mentality is that I can take the money that I will buy my freedom with and buy some nice stuff to make me feel like I'm free. So it's a weird situation we're in, where a capitalistic country is really putting the screws to its consumer citizens. Peace.